Good morning, all. Hope I'm audible to you and the screen is visible to you.
Yes, sir. Good
Yes, sir.
morning.
Yes, sir. So, last day we started with package forming, and we actually saw that how the extruder works and how two types of films are produced. One is cast film, one is blown film. Now, today we will see another type of very important forming process, which is called form, fill, and seal. In short, it is commonly called FFS. Now, this FFS is one of the most dominant type of packaging processes as far as the flexible packaging is considered. Okay. Most of the package that you see in the form of pouch, sachet, these things are done using this FFS. Okay. Now, from the name itself, you can understand the process because it is having three quotient. One is form, one is fill, and one is seal. Forming means you have to form the package. Fill means you have to fill that formed package with product. And seal means obviously you can understand that once you have filled it, you have to seal it. So these three things happen in one go. Okay, it's not that in many of the cases, say for example, in case of a bottle, if you think, so in case of a bottle, like you can make the bottle first and then you can fill it with the product. But think of something like a shampoo sachet. Okay, so think of something like a shampoo sachet. Now that is, in that case, it is not possible that you form the sachet and then you fill them. Okay, so to accomplish this kind of product packaging, we use the form, fill, seal processes. Okay, where these three things happen in one go. That means it is a continuous process. It is not an discontinuous, or it's not an offline process. Like first you make the bottle, then you use a different filling section where it will be filled, and then you will have another sealing section where it will be closed with the lid. So in this case you can have three different processes. Okay, one is making the packaging, sorry, making the package, fill the product, and then you put the lid onto it. But in case of a shampoo sachet or maybe some, other kind of oil pouches, whichever means the, this kind of um, formation, sachets, then pouches, this kind of stuffs, they always need a continuous process which is called form fill seal. Okay. Now there are different types of arrangements which are commonly used for form fill and seal. We will see two major arrangements. Okay. The first one is called the horizontal FFS, and then other one is obviously called the vertical FFS. Okay, and this horizontal vertical is depending on the flow of the film. That means we already have seen that how the cast film is you made. Now in which direction the film is flowing, depending on that, these two names are done. It's not depending on the product flow, it is depending on the flow of the forming film, means the film that is going to be used to make the package. In case of horizontal, as you can understand, the flow of the reel will be something like this, and in case of vertical, the flow of the reel will be something like this. Okay. So let us quickly see their arrangements, and I would suggest if you have any copy with you, it's better if you draw these diagrams with you so that If you draw, it can serve two purposes. First of all, you can understand it properly, and also you can have a record of what is being taught. So this is the diagram of horizontal FFS. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the text may not be very much well seen to you. That I am going to tell you what it is written over here. But otherwise, you just please try to draw these ones if you have any copy with you or anything. Draw it. I'm just coming with some samples and examples so that you can understand it. Once you have drawn, please do let me know so that I can tell you the texts. Those are there. Okay, I'm going to discuss the thing, and as you can easily understand the process by this particular diagram, that the reel that we have produced by the extrusion, that cast film reel, that is been means loaded over here. Okay, and this reel is getting released, and it is coming to the package forming process. Basically, you have a guide. It's called a guide roller kind of arrangement, which give this particular shape and this particular way of folding to the reel. Okay, and then the fast seal happens over there. This portion is already, it's a solid part. We don't need a join over there. Then as it goes forward, then after a certain gap, another heat sealing happens. So basically you get a pouch like this. Okay, and then it comes to the next step, which is the index conveyor carrying individual pouch. So here what happens, that individual pouch is getting filled by the product of interest. That means whichever product you are dealing with. Now there are two steps of filling. One is called the main filling, and another one is called the fine filling. It is something like if you have gone to the petrol pump, if you ask for, 1,000 rupees oil, then you will see that up to say 990, it goes very fast. Okay. Then from 990 to 1000, it goes a bit slower, right? So that you get exactly up to 1000. Hmm? So this is the same way over here. Suppose you want to make a 100-gram pouch. Okay, each pouch will contain 100 gram of product. Then maybe up to 99 gram will be filled up by this main filling thing, and rest 1 gram will be a bit of precision filling. So that what we call fine filling. Okay. So by these two steps, your filling happens, and once the filling is done, then the top part of it, that means this part of it, gets sealed. Okay, and you get the pouch. Now, although we have told that individual product, but many of the cases in this kind of arrangements, if you go to shop, you will get that it is generally hanged like a chain. Okay, you have one over here. Suppose you have gone to buy some, shampoo. So দেখবে যে তোমরা দোকানে গিয়ে বলো আমাকে দুটো শ্যাম্পু দাও pouches. So they tear it off from here and they give it to you. So it can be a chain kind of arrangement also in some cases, but not in case of a very heavy product like oil or maybe maida, this kind of product flour. So in this kind of cases, you cannot have this chain arrangement because the product is very heavy. But generally, in case of if you think of shampoo, sauce, then masala packages, so in these cases, you will see that it generally comes in kind of a chain. And here again, you have an automation that maybe after every chain, you will have a slitting. That means, say for example, in one chain you may have say 20 sachet. So after 20 sachet is been done, then there will be a slitting arrangement, or you can have a cutting arrangement. Okay. Basically, you will have a cutting arrangement. We will cut it after every 20 sachet. So this 20 sachet will remain as a chain, and you can also get a perforation. Means in the end, if you see, you will see that they are being joined like this. Some cases this may be very minute, you cannot see generally, but if you give a closer view, you can see that they are not joined like what is being drawn over here, but they are having a kind of this kind of zigzag formation where only this end of this zigzags are joined together. This is called a perforation. And this perforation basically is used to detach the units from the chain. Okay. Is it clear to you, or if you have any doubt? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm just giving you another thing like how it is done, uh, just as an example by a sheet of paper with me. So I think I'm visible to you, right? And can you see this
Yes, sir.
paper? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now just think that this paper is basically a plastic film. Okay. Now what's happening? It is coming from here. So this is the picture how it is coming over here. And what is happening that when it is coming over here, you have two roller. So for example, you have two rollers over here and this side. So it has to pass between those two rollers. And the moment it goes into that roller, it takes a shape like this. Okay, it gets folded. So once it gets folded, you can understand this bottom end, you don't need any seal because since the plastic itself is getting folded, this is a dead end. So that means it is a solid end. You don't need any joint over there. So the moment it get folded, you have a heat sealing arrangement. So that is going to seal this side. So once this side is sealed, then it goes forward. And again, the same sealing arrangement, it is given that what is the dimension of the each pouch. Then after that particular distance, that heat sealing arrangement is again making another seal. So basically what you are getting a pouch like this where this end is sealed, this end is sealed, this end is sealed, this end is sealed, only your top one is open. Okay, then it goes further, and then comes the filling operation where this top part it is get opened, and from this top part you fill the product inside it. Okay, and then it again goes forward and you have another sealing arrangement which seals the top part. Okay, and you get the pouch that you generally see. So to identify the horizontal arrangement, this is one example. You can see this is a uh, sauce pouch. Now in this case also you will see you have basically three seals. Okay, one seal is over here, one seal is at the top, and one seal is over here, this side. Okay, so this is one example which you can just think of. And if you see closely, then you can find out that there are three seals. And this is what an example of horizontal filling where you don't have any side filling. That will come in case of vertical sealing. Okay, and this is the kind of perforation that I was talking about. This end, if you see, like it's not a flat end. Okay, it's a sawtooth kind of uh, formation is there. So this is one example of I hope this is fine. This is fine with all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Then I'm going to the next thing, which you already told. That's called a vertical FFS. So this is how the vertical FFS looks like. Okay, and here also I would suggest if you can draw this. This is the reel, and there is an opening where from the product is getting filled. This one is called forming shoulder. Then you have a tube formation, and you have an heat sealing arrangement. And there is an arrow like this which basically indicates that this arrangement can move to and fro. Okay, it can go seal and then again it can come back. And then you have this arrangement which is a heat sealing and cutting. And here also you have these two arrows which basically tells the same thing, that they come together to make the seal and cut. Again they go far, again they come, so like this way, and this is what finally you get. Okay, this is the uh, packed product actually. Okay, the best way to identify whether it is horizontally sealed or it is vertically FFS, like the easiest way to do it, in case of vertical FFS you will get this top seal, you will get a bottom seal, and you will always get a side seal. Inside also you will have a sealing. Okay, this one, there are different type of sealing over there that I will tell in the other classes. We can have a something called fin sealing, we can have something called overlap sealing. Okay, anyway, that's not the major part of discussion today. So this is an example of vertical FFS. So please draw this, then I'm going to explain. Okay, so this one you can see that basically what you have the reel over here, and you have an arrangement. You can think of this is something like a hollow pipe kind of thing. Okay, so this is a hollow cylindrical arrangement kind of thing. You can just think of like that. Suppose this is an hollow cylinder, and you are wrapping the packaging material to this particular hollow cylinder. Okay, so the concept is very easy to understand, that if you just seal the bottom side of it and you put some product inside this particular hollow cylinder, what's going to happen, your this package is going to get filled up, right? And then if you seal the top part of it, you are going to get the sachet or packet that you are intended to do. So here also you have the reel over here, and this reel is coming. It is getting wrapped around this particular product filling arrangement, and that gives a cylindrical, a tube kind of formation. And once it is done, the side portions get sealed by this heat sealing arrangement. Okay, so here these two joints, like when where this material is joining together, this is getting sealed. Once this is sealed, then again this portion is coming to seal the bottom part of it. Okay, now in the first case it is not going to cut, it is just going to seal it. Okay, now when it is sealing it, then from this product filling thing, this tube is getting filled up. Okay, this is getting filled up with the product. And once this product filling is done, now here also you have the same main filling and fine filling kind of thing. That is actually a general thing for any kind of filling operation. Okay, so main filling, fine filling happens, that ensures that you have the exact amount filled up for which the package is designed. So if you have 100 gram thing, then it must be 100 gram need to be filled. If you have something a liquid kind of thing, if you want say 5 ml or 15 ml, then what is going to happen, it is going to fill up exactly 15 ml. And then the same arrangement again, put a sealing at the top and it cut it from there. Again, in this case also, instead of cutting, you can have a perforation arrangement, which is not going to cut it, but it is going to give you a chain like formation. I hope this is fine with you all.
Yes, sir.
So this also I am trying to show you a bit how it is, yeah, how it is happening. So yeah. So again, like this is the reel. Just think of this is the reel which is coming, and it is getting wrapped around. Suppose this is the cylinder that I was talking about. Okay, like this, and it is getting wrapped. So once it is getting wrapped, what's happening? You are having a formation like this. This is very small. That's why it's not coming properly. So let me take another one. So this one maybe. So something like this, and it is getting wrapped around it like this. Okay. So once it is wrapped, what's happening? You are having, this is an open end, this side, and also at the bottom side. So if you put a seal at the bottom and if you put a seal in this side, what's going to happen? You are again getting the formation. That this is sealed, this part is sealed, only the top part is not sealed. And then what's happening, as I already told you, that this cylinder is a kind of hollow cylinder, means around which it is getting wrapped. So if you put product through this, it is going to get filled this particular pouch that you have, pouch or tube that you have already formed. And once this is done, then it comes down, and after a particular given distance, the top part gets sealed. Okay, the top part gets sealed, and you get the entire package. Okay, I'm showing you one example. Say for example, this one. Now, how I can understand that this is a vertically packed? You can see these two sides it is having no such joints. It is a solid thing. But I can find a very well visible side sill over here. If I see this side, I can see this sill. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
correct. So this is the side sill which is going to, which is there. And this side sill is basically telling me clearly that this is a vertically sealed FFS. Okay. And at the top and bottom again you can see that there is a perforation. But in some cases, say for example, if you see a oil packet or a packet of a flour or maida, there you may not find this kind of chain like or perforation structure, because like they are not that because they are very heavy, you cannot hang it. Okay, so that's all about the vertical FFS. The last thing for the day, we are going to see another arrangement. So vertical FFS, you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Then the next arrangement that we are going to talk about is called thermoforming. Thermoforming is another arrangement which is not as flexible as the packages that we have shown in the example, but it is having a very important part of packaging. So in this case, majorly we use PP or maybe LDP, HDP. Okay. Or in some cases we can even use PVCs, but PVC is not much used. Mostly we use PP if it is a food product, and LDP if it is not a food product, and uh, maybe it is some other kind of product, then we generally prefer to use HDP, because this process needs very good heat resistance, because as the name says that this is getting formed by the thermal process, so that is why we call it thermoforming. So we need plastics which is having very high thermal resistance, so that is why you prefer to use PP, or some case OPP or BOPP also, and some cases we use HTP. Okay. So how it is done basically? It is basically done in a very simple way. You have a reel, and this reel is getting released, and then here you have a forming mechanism. That means you have a cast kind of arrangement like this. Okay. So the moment your reel comes over here, what's going to happen? You have a thermal, you have a thermal press over there. Okay. And okay, there is slight mistake in drawing. The shape should be same as like like this. And this thermal press is having a up down movement. So you can easily understand that this reel is coming over here. When it is coming to this forming station, we can tell that this is a forming station. Then this is coming down and it is pressing this plastic. So what's happening after it press and go up, you are having a formation like this. Correct? So this is formed and this is called cup. This is called cup formation. This is called cup formation. And then it goes to the filling station. And in the filling station, what is going to happen? As previously told, in the filling station, as you have been previously told, that in the filling station, what is going to happen? The product is coming to fill this. Okay. So after this filling process is done, what you have the filled cup with the product. Okay. Then what's happening in this, after it is been filled, what's happening? You have another reel coming from the top. Okay. And it is going like this. So this is the sealing reel. This can be the same product, means the same plastic, or can be a different plastic. Okay. So this is coming over here. Which is, coming down to seal this ends, means the connecting points of the lead and the cup. And then, so here you are getting the sealing, and then you can cut the individual unit to get the finished cup. So this particular process is known as thermoforming. And where we can see this? We can see this majorly, say for example, this is what the formation is. So this is a very popular process. If you see the packaging of ice cream, some cheese, butter, margarine, okay, uh, this kind of stuffs, or even some cases jam and all, they also have this kind of packaging. Okay, I'm just going to show you one example of this. This is a cheese spread. Yeah. So this part, okay, don't think that this I am talking. This is a different process. Although this is also been done using the thermoforming, but the part that we have talked is forming of this one, and on that you can see there is a aluminum foil kind of stuff. Normally if you buy ice cream or cheese or jam jelly, you get a aluminum foil kind of sealing over there. Okay, so what we told is about that part. We did not talked about this lead. We talked about that sealing part, because this lead is not sealed. It is a separate arrangement which has been put onto this. Okay. So that's all for the day. If you have any doubts about these three processes that we discussed, You can ask me.
স্যার থার্মাল প্রসেসে যখন প্রোডাক্ট ফিলিং হয়
হুম,
তখন তো অতিরিক্ত হিট থাকে, তো প্রোডাক্টটা
হুম।
কি খারাপ হয়ে যেতে পারে না? মানে আইসক্রিমের ক্ষেত্রেই ধরুন,
না, কোনটা হিট থাকবে?
যখন মানে প্রোডাক্ট ফিলিংটা হবে তখন কি হিট থাকে না?
না, কোনটার কথা বলছো? মানে হিট কি মানে প্রোডাক্টটা হট থাকবে নাকি কাপটা হট থাকবে, কোনটার কথা বলছো?
কাপটা হট থাকবে।
না না, কাপ হট থাকবে কেন? কাপ তো ফরমেশনের পরেই বাইরে এলেই ঠান্ডা থাকবে,
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
ঠান্ডা হয়ে যাবে। আর কিছু কিছু প্রোডাক্ট, সে ফর এক্সাম্পল আইসক্রিম, জ্যাম, জেলি, মার্জারিন, চিজ, বাটার, you have to remember one thing: they are not filled, they are not packed in the form which you get. ওটা কিন্তু ওই মানে ওরকম জমানো অবস্থায় তো ফিলিংটা হয় না, ওটা যখন
না না।
সিলটা
হ্যাঁ।
করা হয় তখন কিন্তু ওটার একটা লিকুইড টাইপের, লিকুইড এবং একটা সেমি লিকুইড কাইন্ড অফ ফর্মেশন থাকে। তারপরে আফটার প্যাকেজিং ওটা কিন্তু জমে যায়। মানে তুমি পুরোটা, সে ফর এক্সাম্পল ইফ দিস ইজ ইয়োর কাপ, if you fill till here, when you buy it you will see that you have got the product till here, because it is going to get condensed. ওকে, সো
ইয়েস
এবং
স্যার।
এই স্পেসটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, এটা নিয়ে আমরা পরে বলবো। দিস ইজ কল্ড হেড স্পেস। The head space chemistry is a very important thing that we'll talk afterwards. So we discussed these three major type of packaging. I'm giving you 5 minutes. If you have any doubts, just try to recap. If you have drawn, just see those things. If you have any doubts, please do let me know. So at 10:55, around 10:55, we will put off. Okay.